Hello students, I hope all of you are doing great. So in today's session we will be continuing with the farm business management. In the earlier sessions we have seen what is farm business management, what is farm business organization, what is the importance of farm business management and all. So today we will be dealing with evaluation of available resources of the farm business organization. We will see what are the stages involved for the evaluation of available resources, how a farm planner or the farm business organizer can evaluate or analyze the availability of the resources in his farm. So we'll see one by one. First is separation of the technical coefficient of production. He have to separate what are the technologies adopted in his field, and if uh, new technologies are not adopted, he have to find out what are the new technologies which can be adopted according to the local conditions. Second point is specification of appropriate prices. Here the farm planner have to have a clear idea about the prices involved in the utilization of resources, and keeping in mind the past year's price, he can predict the future or future prices involved, or forecasting of the future cost involved. The third point is preparation of enterprise profitability chart. Here the planner have to prepare the chart, a proper profitability chart according to the different agri enterprises involved by the farm business, and this will help in decision making process for the farm planner or the owner to go with which kind of enterprises, to move with which enterprise, which like he can select the enterprise which is providing profit. And fourth point is preparation of the farm map. So the farm map is also known as visual impression or bird eye view of the farm business. Mostly this question comes in the question paper also, like dash is termed as a visual impression of farm business, or dash is termed as a bird eye view of a farm business. So farm map is the visual impression or bird eye view of a farm business. So it is one of the most important or brief record about the whole farm area, like all about the farm features will be described in this farm map. So preparation of this is also important, the evaluation of the available resources. So in farm map, the total area layout of the farm will be there. What are the number of cattles or sheep, like what are the number of cattles involved, what are the number of sheds involved, what all are the resources available in the farm, all those records will be maintained in the farm map. And fifth point is inventory of limited resources. The labor, land, capital, and the human resources, all those resources which are involved are the inventory. So the farm planner, the owner, have to analyze what are the limited resources involved and how these limited resources can be effectively utilized for the profitization maximum, like how the utilization of the resources, how effectively the resources can be utilized, so that maximum profit can be developed from the, or can be gained from the farm. And sixth point is examining the existing plan. The farm planner, the owner have to analyze the existing plan and see what are the existing resources and what are the existing cost involved, and how these costs can be minimized by effective utilization of the resources, so that more profit can be generated in the future. So these are the way by which evaluation of the available resources are done in the farm business organization. Now we will see how a farm plan can be appraised. So first, to study the existing resources. Initially in farm business management, the farm business manager or the owner have to analyze what are the existing resources, what is the total area of the farm, what are the number of cattle involved, what are the machineries or equipments involved, what are the resources available to the farm manager. in the farm. So all those have to be analyzed. Second, to perform the strategic task of finding out deviation of resources at farm and that of optimum utilization. So in the second stage, uh, after finding out the existing resources, the availability of the resources, now the farm planner or the farm manager have to analyze like what is the extent of deviation from the utilization and the availability of resources. So accordingly he have to develop the plan. In farm business the farm business mostly depends upon the size of the business activities, which type of business, how much financial requirement for each kind of business, or owner should be take the risk about the business, or with business insurance how much capital or input required of the business already known before or during planning of the business setup. This is all about like the farm planner should identify what is the resources available and what is the optimum utilization, and how, like what is the extent of deviation involved in between the optimum utilization and the existing resources. And the third point is optimum utilization of the resources. For the appraisal of a farm plan, initially the farm planner have to identify the what are the availability of the existing resources have to be analyzed. Next, have to identify what is the extent of deviation from the existing resources and their utilization. Finally, have to find a way by which there will be maximum profit by optimum utilization of the resources. Okay, so these are the 3 points to be remembered so that a farm plan can be appraisal of the farm plan can happen. Now we will see what are the approaches to reorganization of a farm business. There are 8 points to be noted by which a farm plan can be like approaches towards the reorganization. If there is certain mistakes happened in the farm plan, how this reorganization of the farm plan can be the farm business organization can be reorganized. So there are 8 points to be noted. The first one is selecting the best size of business. Here the farm planner or the owner have to decide about the labor, the capital requirement, like what kind of crop have to be like cropping have to be done, what are the kind of livestocks have to be gone with. Like here it is like which will be the best enterprises that can be set it up. So initially have the farm manager of the planner have to select the best size of the business. Second point is planning what to produce, like which crop to be produced, at what area, how much to produce, or whether to go with mixed cropping or whether to go with integrated farm management and all. And third point is planning mixed farming, because always the integrated farm management provides more of the income, which and so in the third initially have to go with select the best size of the business, which is the best business, then planning what to produce, then planning the mixed farming because it is always profitable in nature. And fourth point is planning of the uses of resources, how effectively the resources can be utilized, because the resources are always scarce in nature. So the effective utilization of the resources. Then fifth, estimating the labor and machinery requirement. What are the kind of machineries or equipments required, what will be the number of labors required. So estimation of all labor and machinery requirement. Sixth point is estimating the credit need. Credit need means what is the capital requirement. And seventh, planning the additional buildings, if any other infrastructures are required that have to be planned. Then finally, determining soil conservation practice, because soil is the main source in which the main input in which we are doing all the farming activities. So the conservation of soil and the fertility have to be assured. So these are the 8 points like that have to be kept in mind by the farm manager or the farm planner at the time of reorganization of a business, of a farm business organization. I hope all those points are clear, and if you feel any difficulty, get back to me, and thank you.